Do you struggle to eat healthy while you're on vacation? Are you not sure how to incorporate healthy eating while you're traveling? Do you want to enjoy your vacation but not sabotage your weight loss goals? In this episode today, I'm going to share my top tips that I use for myself and for my clients so they can enjoy their vacations but also eat well. Hi friends, and welcome to the Healthy Beyond 40 show. I'm Michelle, mom of four and military wife. I have my doctorate in physical therapy, and I'm an online personal trainer, health coach, and yoga teacher. Do you wish that you had more energy and could get into shape? Do you feel like you're struggling to lose weight? Maybe you've tried a diet before, but it just wasn't sustainable, and now you don't know how to get started. We're going to look at health holistically here, and most importantly, keep things simple and quick. If you're ready to develop healthier habits, exercise consistently, and lose weight sustainably without long workouts or following strict diets, then you're in the right place. In this podcast, I bring together my expertise with real life strategies. No magic pill here, so lace up those shoes and get moving. I'm excited about this episode today because we just recently came back from a quick weekend vacation, and in another couple weeks, we're planning another vacation. We like to travel, and we just moved out west 6 months ago, so we have lots of new places to discover. But a lot of things that get hard on vacation, like healthy eating, is pretty common for all of us, and it's a common thing with my clients. So when I'm working with my clients, we're first starting at that base of what are we eating healthy on the day-to-day basis and building up that. And then it gets tricky when we have these parties, when we have vacations. But we have to learn how to incorporate healthy eating while we're going to parties, while we're traveling, so that we can still stay on track with what we really want for our health. So today I'm going to give you 3 main tips so that you can eat healthy while you're still on vacation. So number 1 is to start with a good breakfast. So when you start your day with intention and you start it off right, it really sets the tone for the whole day. So I'm going to give you a couple of different ideas. So we recently, on this last vacation, we were in a hotel. So what I did is I make these cassava pancakes. They're homemade. They don't have any sugar in them. I have protein powder in there, a nut. So they're pretty healthy. So what I did was take those along with. I also took some pre-cooked sausage from Aldi, so I just have to warm it up in the microwave. And then I also took my green juice powder from Organifi that I use, and I put protein powder in there. And so that's what I had for my breakfast. My kids went down and got the breakfast at the hotel with pancakes and bagels and, just those heavy carb breakfasts. They do get sausage or eggs and things like that too, but definitely heavy carb stuff that we don't normally eat. But I chose to eat my breakfast and eat it well. And also, as I mentioned, I love Organifi's green juice. It's a way to get a really big dose of nutrition, and this can be really helpful when you're traveling. And they also have these little packets that you can get, so they're easy to use while you're traveling. So if you guys are interested in that, use the code HEALTHY20, and there will be a link in the podcast description where you can save 20% off your order. Another idea to eat is just an apple with peanut butter. It's really simple. And again, I sometimes have this for breakfast, and I'll have that with my green juice with some protein powder in it too. But super simple that you can bring with you. Another idea is to have unsweetened oatmeal and put berries and nuts in there. So we typically will bring a cooler, so you can bring some food with you. You just have to plan ahead. And I also want to just give these ideas. If you're going down for that hotel breakfast, is first think about getting your protein in, because when we start with anything heavy carb, we're going to spike our blood sugar. So if you can start with some eggs or meat that they usually have out, start with that. Make sure you're having some water. Sometimes they have fresh fruit. That can be a really healthy way to eat there. Sometimes they'll also have oatmeal. You just got to make sure it doesn't have the sugar in it. But at least start with some of that healthy food that you already know. So you're starting your day good. You're getting some nutrition in. You're getting some protein in. So tip number 2 is to pack some healthy snacks. And when we're talking healthy snacks here, this is going to be stuff maybe you're going to be eating in the car as you're traveling, or you're eating throughout your day. So healthy snack, I want you to think whole food. So again, if you bring a cooler, you can bring fresh berries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. You can bring apples. You can bring carrots. You can cut up cucumbers. You can bring yogurt. Just make sure it's unsweetened, doesn't have the sugar in it. You can make homemade almond balls or something to bring, so you're having this healthy whole food to eat. I typically get car sick pretty easy, so I end up eating a little bit more when we're traveling in the car, especially on longer trips, because I get less car sick if I have snacks throughout the day. I try not to do that on a normal basis, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm having healthy, more whole food snacks. The other type of snacks that you can bring are things that don't need to be refrigerated. So for me, that's going to be nuts and seeds are great things to buy. And if you're getting a little picky here, look for the nuts and seeds that don't have any sugar and also don't have any oil. Typically, the oil that they use is pretty refined. So if it's soybean oil and different oils like that, they tend to not be as healthy for us. The other thing I will do sometimes is have jerky. I am personally not a fan of jerky. I have found one through Amazon that's a pepperoni jerky, and I tend to like that better. But sometimes I just really feel better if I have some meat, if I have like a good amount of protein. So I will eat those, but only when I need those. The other thing I eat that is packaged is, they're called paleo bars. And I order them off of Amazon. They have nuts in it, and it does have some honey, so it has a little bit more of a sweeter thing than I would normally have. But when I'm on the go and I'm feeling hungry, I would rather eat that than start grabbing other junk food. But first, think about eating those whole healthy foods and then using that jerky or the paleo bars or whatever it is if you need it. My third tip has to do with eating out. So we are meant to enjoy food and also enjoy food with others. And this can get a little tricky, especially if you're surrounded by people who aren't eating healthy, or they eat a lot, or it's all about the sweets and all about the sugars. But so we have to find a way to do this in moderation. We have to find a way to balance it. We have to find a way to choose our health and choose ourselves too. And if you're a Christian, you know, Jesus calls us to have fellowship with others, to enjoy food with others. There's so many cases in the New Testament where people are eating meals together. So we want to be able to do that too, and we want to be able to choose healthy foods for our health. So one of the first things to do is check the menu ahead of time. So if you can, we can't always do this, but if you know where you're going or you're going to a new place, you can look at their menus online so you can get an idea of what there is, because it can get hard if you have to choose under pressure. So if you're there with other people, or maybe there's little kids around and it's distracting, it can be really hard to make a good choice. So look at that menu ahead of time if you can. And some of my favorite sort of quick restaurants to go to are Panera. I like getting a salad from there. And as a bonus, you can order olive oil dressing. Well, it's just olive oil with a salad instead of a lot of the other dressings that are going to have soybean oil or the more inflammatory oils. So, of course, olive oil is not going to taste as good as some of their other dressings, but I've really gotten used to it, and I like that I am making that good choice and having that healthy oil with my salad. Another place we tend to go a lot is Chipotle, because you can get a rice bowl, you can get a salad, and it's really more whole foods. It's just watching the portion size at Chipotle there. Another one, so we are in Arizona, and we just moved here. And they have this place called Salad and Go. And you can't sit down. It's just a drive-through, but you can get a salad for like $6. So if you guys are ever by one, stop there. So you get a salad. It's healthy. You get vegetables on it. And again, at this one, I also get olive oil instead of the other dressings. Another place I like is McAllister's, because you can get the salads there. You could also get half a sandwich. You could get soup. You could get a baked potato. You just got to watch what you put on it. So looking at that menu ahead of time. So I have a Facebook group called Healthy Beyond 40, and I would love it if you guys would go there and share your favorite restaurant where you get something healthy. So I know there's more options out there, and I would love to hear what you guys like. And also, if you need some more ideas, post in the group, and we'll see what other people say. So the other thing when you're going out to eat is to choose something healthy and whole food based. So like I just gave some of those examples. So choosing a salad, choosing a rice bowl, choosing a protein that has non-starchy vegetables on the side. So thinking about that, what can I get that's healthy? What's more whole food based? Because a lot of times when we're getting a taco, like sometimes I will get that, but think that taco shell, or if we're getting a sandwich, that bread is processed. So we might eat that one time, but also thinking what would be more whole food based and less processed. The next thing when we're going out to eat is to share with someone when you eat. So when we go to Chipotle, typically me and my daughter will split a bowl. And this works out good. You just open the lid, you got 2 bowls, we put half and half. And that way we are not getting stuffed. If you don't have someone to share with, you can literally, if it's a bigger size portion, just ask for a to-go box right away. Just take half of it so you're not even tempted, or so you don't feel like you have to finish it. Because when I get a Chipotle bowl by myself, it's almost like I feel like I have to finish it. So it's great when you can just split it with someone. And also when you're going out to eat, account this eating out into your day. So if you know that you are going to go out, you're going to eat more, you're going to indulge a little bit more, can you eat less earlier in the day? Earlier in the day, can you get more non-starchy vegetables like salad, broccoli, carrots, cucumbers? Can you get more of that healthy stuff earlier in the day? So this way you're creating some more balance and moderation. So you have to think forward into that day of what's coming and how you want to balance that out. And when you go out to eat, I also want you to enjoy your food. So if you have used some of these other principles, then enjoy what you're eating. Choose it with intentionality. I had a client who recently just started working with me, and she really used these principles of moderation and enjoyment. So she had used moderation for the few days before. She wasn't really having sweets. And then her son had made her a piece of pie on her birthday, and she enjoyed it. And she's like, this is the first time I've enjoyed it without guilt. And that is how it should be. So we want to be intentional and choose when we want to eat out, or we know that we're going to have something a little more indulgent than what we're used to. But we're planning for that, and then we're enjoying it. And we're choosing things that we're going to enjoy the most. So we don't want to indulge in something we think we probably won't really like. Really pick those things that you enjoy eating and enjoy it. All right, guys. So I hope your next vacation or your next traveling goes well, and you can think about starting with a good breakfast, packing some healthy snacks, and being very intentional when you eat out about choosing things and enjoying your food. So if you've been looking for a way to put together all this health information in a way that is budget friendly, I encourage you guys to check out my Healthy for Life membership. So this is a great budget friendly way to get your fitness, your nutrition all in one, plus group coaching. So inside this membership, I have fitness courses put together by me. So I'm going to lead you through different workouts to strengthen your body and move them in a way that is quick and effective. You'll be able to just pick from a workout here or there, or you can actually follow full program. So that way, for 4 to 6 weeks, you're following a program, you're knowing exactly what you're doing, and you're moving through that exercise program in a progressive way. On top of that, I have my nutrition course that I've mentioned. So this is for my private clients and for people in my Healthy for Life membership, where you can walk through this nutrition course and learn about nutrition systematically, where you'll have access to recipes. You're going to have a better understanding of what nutrition is and being able to start taking action steps. And you're going to be able to hop on a weekly group health coaching session where you can ask questions. So if you're confused, if you are trying to make changes but you're struggling, you're going to be able to get accountability. You're going to be able to get support so you can keep moving forward. And that's the most important thing. So often people in their health, they get stuck, they go into bad habits, and they end up right back where they are. So these group health coaching calls are great for that so that you can keep moving forward. I also sometimes have guest experts come in the group and talk. So you'll have the recipe packs from breakfast recipes, quick recipes, vegetarian recipes, so that you're not confused about what to eat and what's healthy. And I also have some meditations in here for weight loss. And those are great when you want to really start integrating what you're learning or you're feeling a little stuck. And you can do these at your own time and really start to visualize a way. Visualize a way so you're not stuck on your sugar cravings, so that you can eat more mindfully and slow down. So there's really so much packed into this membership that you can just pick what you need as each month goes on, and you can keep moving forward. And I'm always putting new information in this membership, always adding new workouts, hopping on these group health coaching calls. So I encourage you to prioritize your health. Stay active, stay positive, and stay committed to your health. So in the description down below, check out the link for my Healthy for Life membership to find out more information and sign up. So I will be so excited to have you in this membership. And just reach out if you have any questions. I'd also be happy to hop on a free health coaching call with you and find out what that next right step is for you. All right, so have a great day, guys.